this, we ballin' to the max.
The camera might die in the middle.
Fresh like I got a
battery.
contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Roller that's you pullin', now you know it. Fresher than a mass contract. Pullin' up, we walkin', and we walkin' in the back.
Yo, what is good? What is up? How y'all doing, man? We're here. We're live. This is Hoops and Brews. We're live on the internet. If you're watching this right now, go on Twitter right now and share the link to this video. Share it with your friends. Say, yo, I'm watching Hoops and Brews. Tune in, because this episode, we actually might answer your questions. But we are here. We are live like Craig Mack with that flavor in your ear, live on the internet. I hope that this is in sync, actually, because I did not double check or triple check the audio latency.
I'm so happy I can place my beer down.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, man, it's Hoops and Brews. As you can hear, we sound amazing. Literally, we sound
amazing.
We sound absolutely amazing. Like we coming through your ears. We finally, you know what I mean, was able to invest in the business enough to be able to get a brand new mic set up. So, you know, we got new mics. If I were you, Pavy, by the way, I would do what I'm doing with my mic and just like turn your mic, make it a little lower so that way they can still see your face. If you just turn that, you should be good with that. Yep. And then, but actually turn your mic up a little bit towards your face. Yeah. So that way, like on an angle, cause this the front of it. But yeah, man, new sound. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? We about to talk, Zion. We're going to talk Rockets. We're going to talk, a lot of stuff. So get ready, for that to happen. But we had to upgrade the audio setup. I really like it, to be honest. It sounds very, very clear. It sounds good. If you watching this right now, let us know what you think about it. If you listening to us on the podcast version of it, I'm sure this sounds amazing. I have a limiter on it, so I'm gonna do my best to make sure that we not screaming and just blowing your ears out. You know what I mean? But man, anyways, let's get it, man. Welcome to Hoops and Brews. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching on live right now. We appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Tune in right now. And as I said, if you're watching this right now, go tweet a link, share the video, let everybody know you watching Hoops and Brews to join the conversation. As always, sorry, it's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. And as always on Hoops and Brews, we drink beer, we talk basketball. Today, this show is co-hosted as always by rapper extraordinaire Pavy. Go ahead, get your plug in, talk to the people.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World. That's Pavy World, all one word. Go check out Pavers.com. Should be a new episode of Pavers displaying up whenever I go home and post it. So make sure you check that out. And new music on the way. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat room. Shout out to Pavy. New music on the way. That if you aren't paying attention, we definitely got not only a new audio setup, but also, you know what I mean. I'm trying to continue to upgrade the set. Shout out to Paul George. He had a bobblehead yesterday. Even though this looks like a Mexican guy, it doesn't look like PG. It looks like PG. I was talking about girl last time. Like that look like Juan George. Like that does not look like Paul. It look like Paul George, bro. Who made that bobblehead? See the sign I made that bobblehead? Yes, yeah. It looked like Juan George, but
It's a dope bobblehead. He's dunking. The bobblehead don't really bobble, but we trying to add new stuff to the set, man. But anyways, man, we drink beer, we talk basketball. Today we're drinking Stella's. It's midday in Los Angeles. It's a beautiful Monday during the afternoon. We had a lot of NBA action that happened over the last week.
Great weekend for basketball, actually.
Great week for basketball. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's get to the nitty gritty. You got anything you want to get off in the intro before we start?
Not really.
All right, so you already know what it is. Zion, the Lion. Sorry, I know that is a little overmodulated, but shout out to my man Zion, continuing to just show everybody that he is when I said before the season that I think that he could have a rookie season better than Michael Jordan, seeing him now, if he would have played the whole season, it would have been up there. It would have been like it literally would have been up there. It might not have been better than Mike, but it definitely would have been. I think even right now, through 15 games, however many games, this is the best first 15 games we've ever seen anybody play basketball. And if you say differently, you're lying. You're lying. Like the efficiency, the level at which he's doing it,
debatable.
Even
it's up there for sure.
Even the team winning. Like I don't care what anyone says. He was telling me before, early in the season that Zion's, I was like, even if he come in and give me 12, he like, that wouldn't matter. Like, nah, it's not going to make that much of a difference. No, you see night in, night out, that man Zion Williamson is making a difference on the floor. The problem is that he's just only played 15 games. Okay. So when you try to judge him and his defense and his rebound and all of that stuff,
but I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that.
But also, wait a second, he's not conditioned. And I think even now, and I want you, and this is something I want you to pay attention to. Watch him how in the end, after a rebound, his speed, how it will progressively pick up. Because at the beginning of the season, he was jogging. Now, he's starting to get up the floor a lot faster. Watch by the end of the season. Then go ahead, give your 2 cents.
I was just gonna say I hate when people say that because it's like the same token. It's like you can't judge him too much, but same token, it's like people the way like the hype that's placed on him and circled around him, like he's gonna get judged like not most rookies are after every single game. He just is. Like when you own TV that much, when you're the talk of the town, everybody's talking like it's unfortunate, but you're just gonna get judged under a microscope that like normal rookies aren't gonna get judged by.
I'm not upset by the microscope at which he's being judged by. I'm just
deservedly so.
I'm just telling.
By the way, do you agree with me about the when I say he has just as much hype as LeBron, if not more?
Just as much hype,
if not more.
No,
I honestly think
no, it's not more. Why? Like, why?
I honestly think,
why are
if
you
not more?
Like,
it's not. No, stop saying
can
I'm.
You stop disrespecting
it's not
LeBron? And actually, the topic says
that,
Zion versus LeBron.
No,
so
I just think that
you gotta stop disrespecting. You've been disrespecting LeBron
nonstop
for a while now. G, what's going on with you, bro?
No, it's not disrespecting. I'm actually giving more kudos to Zion. I just don't think that people understand like the level of especially in today's media world. Like back then in 2003, what you had like 4 shows, dead ass. Like you probably had like 4 actual media shows.
Yeah.
Like you had PTI, Sports Center, was Around the Horn still?
Yeah, come on, man. Around the Horn is
Around the Horn
since like 2002.
And like what else? Social media didn't exist. So like you didn't even have as many outlets.
I disagree with that. NBA, it was like the NBA countdown. The NBA had a couple shows. They had that show Coast to Coast that they used to do.
Yes.
Every night Coast to Coast used to come on. I remember that, and they would literally hop into certain games. They would have a couple guys. Usually it was like NBA Tim Legler and like Rick Barry.
It was like 4 or 5 shows compared to now. You got to throw in. You got pretty much everybody's cable package. If you have cable, probably has NBA TV.
I don't think everybody's talking about Zion though.
Shit,
they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Gee,
everybody's talking about LeBron right now.
No, everybody is talking about Giannis.
That he's an MVP.
Bro, everybody is talking about Giannis, LeBron, and Zion. If you turn on any sports show, if you hop on your phone, whatever, hop on Instagram, hop on probably TikTok, hop on Twitter, all you're gonna see is Giannis, LeBron, and Zion. Wasn't one of his first games like one of the most watched games of the season?
Yeah, but I mean, Steph Curry ain't played, Kevin Durant ain't played, Klay Thompson ain't played. Like
and I think Zion is a bigger draw than everybody you just mentioned besides Steph Curry.
No, I mean, yeah, Klay Thompson. Kevin Durant is not that big of a draw. He ain't never been that big of a draw though. But that's why people get to disrespect him so easily because don't nobody really care about going to see him play. Like even when KD dropped 50, I won't lie, I was upset. Because although I had just seen the greatest scoring performance I had ever seen in my life, I was there to see Steph Curry. and Steph Curry was playing like trash. All them goddamn games. Playing like absolute garbage.
Look, man, Steph, I hope you get well soon. It's great for the NBA for you.
They just doing what I said they should do and sit that man.
It's great for the NBA for you to be back. For you to be back with me personally, I'm sorry. I do not miss watching Steph Curry play basketball. Y'all, they's one of my least favorite players.
Because you're a hater, but you like watching bum ass Trae Young play.
Yeah.
Putting up 29 because he can just chuck up shots.
Yeah,
I can't wait to Trae Young get on a good team and he averaging a smooth 19 and 10, which is what he should be averaging.
10, bro. He's gonna average 25 at worst. 24, 25 at worst.
I don't know about that.
He's like, come on, he's averaging basically 30 right now, bro. He's gonna average 24, 25 at worst. For one, it's gonna be easier for him to score if he's on a good team.
Yeah, but then he gotta facilitate.
He's still giving you 9 assists right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he only gonna have to facilitate. We have not seen Trae Young in a role in which he only has to facilitate.
What?
What do you mean? What?
Passing is his best skill.
I agree. But he's not gonna. But if he on a good team, he's not gonna be
25 and 10.
Nah, I think he's gonna be more around 23 and 10. And actually, I want him to be. I don't want him to be 25 and 10. I want him to be 22 and 12, 22 and 15, because that's what I think he's capable of.
I say 24 and.
Literally, there's no reason why Trae Young shouldn't be leading the league every year in assists by like a wide margin.
I mean, yeah,
but he can't do that and average more than 25.
I disagree with
and
that.
I think he at best. At the best version of him is going to be Steve Nash on steroids.
I think he can
and
do
Steve
that.
Nash on steroids is like 23.
No, Steve Nash on steroids in today's era with the threes, they shoot is 25.
No. Steve Nash on steroids is 23 and 15.
No,
that's what I think he can get.
No, Steve Nash on steroids in 2022, 2023 is 25 and 13.
No, then nobody's averaging 25 and 13. Even Russ, when Kane averaged 25 and 13.
Russ was giving you 30 and 10, and he can't shoot.
Yeah, 30 and 10. I want Trae Young to give me 23 and 15.
15 is excessive.
It's not excessive.
15
if Magic Johnson can do it, Trae Young can do it.
Magic can have. He was averaging 15.
He was averaging like 13, 14.
That's not 15. I think the highest he might have averaged.
It should be easier for Trae Young to average 15 now.
I think
that's lobs all day long.
I think the highest he might have averaged Magic Johnson was
lobs all day long.
Let me actually fact check this. I think the highest assist Magic Johnson ever averaged was 13.1. He did that one time. Once.
So you telling me Trae Young can't average 14 assists in today's era?
No, he's not.
Yes, he can, bro. If LeBron can average 11 assists and still be averaging 20, huh?
LeBron averaging 10.
He was averaging 11 earlier.
He's not averaging 14.
Trae Young,
14 assists is a wild number.
It's not wild. It's not wild. It's not wild.
He's not averaging
Trae Young.
Assists.
That's my challenge to you. Average 15 assists 1 year.
He's not averaging 15.
Average 14 assists 1 year.
He's not averaging 14 assists.
Yes, I believe you can do it.
He probably gonna cap out at like.
But my point
12.6.
is, Zion the Lion is the real deal. Zion, okay, so you've been arguing with me with this for the past few weeks. Everybody been arguing with me. You finally agree that Zion is he's bona fide top 25 player in the NBA.
I say he's top 25 player in the NBA.
He's top 20 to me right now. He's slowly moving up that ranking.
Not top 20.
He's slowly moving up that ranking.
He's not top 20.
Because I don't think you can name me 20 guys in the NBA right now that's better than Zion Williamson right now.
With the ball in their hand, I would.
Don't talk to me with the ball in their hand. I still think not every great player has to have the ball in their hand all day long.
Just, I think most of his buckets right now still. For instance, when I went to the Lakers Pelicans game, right now, granted, obviously he's being guarded by AD and Dwight, two of the best defensive players that you can even name. Period in general, but he was 1 for 9 on unassisted baskets. I still think that if granted it'll come, he's only played 14 games. I still think that with the ball in his hand, he's not the best yet, and I still think that Lonzo Ball is an unsung hero about all of this. Number one. I just think that people don't necessarily notice it, but I think Lonzo Ball is an unsung hero with all of this. And me, I'm happy that
Lonzo. He's not an unsung hero. I think everybody notices that.
I don't know about that.
I've been hearing Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, all of the commentators talk about Lonzo and how good Lonzo's been playing.
Well, I'm happy because I think that Lonzo is the unsung hero and all this. And I hope that, first of all, I hope Lonzo and Zion can stay together for a very long time.
Yeah, but
I hope that they can live their careers together. Stop. I hope they can live. I hope all three of them, Brandon, Lonzo, and Zion, can all stay together and live their careers together for a very long time, because I still think that all of them have a place with each other. I still think that in the half court, Brandon can be the guy that can kind of take over. I think that in transition, obviously Lonzo and Zion gonna do what they're gonna do, and they're gonna have this special connection. But you always need that perimeter guy, and I think Brandon can be that for you. But whatever, regardless, yes. Have I been impressed with Zion? Yes, I have. I wish he reached I wish he rebounded more, and I wish that his defense was a little bit better. But again, 15 games. Obviously, he's not in the best conditioning yet. I think that when you give him a summer in which he's not rehabbing, and he can, actually have an NBA weight program, I'll be interested to see what he does. Not weight program, but a full NBA conditioning and a full off season to just not rehab and actually go out there and just work on your game. I'll be interested to see how Zion comes back next year.
Yeah, but Zion versus LeBron Sunday, epic game, great game.
Both of them were epic. The one early in the week was epic too.
Yeah, it was. It was epic too. Both games were epic. But in the first game, LeBron didn't guard Zion, and Zion didn't guard LeBron. But this game, we actually got to see like twice. But still, we still got to see it. That's all we wanted to see. That's what we paid to see. But in the game on Sunday, the Lakers won 122-114. Zion put up 35, 7 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks on 12 of 16 shooting from the field, 11 of 13 from the free throw line. He did not take a three. He had 6 turnovers. LeBron in that game had 34, 12 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals, 14 of 21 from the field goal range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from the 3-point line, and he had 6 turnovers as well. What were your thoughts on the game? What were your thoughts on LeBron versus Zion? What are your thoughts on just being able to see, the future and the present of the league? How do you feel about that?
LeBron did what he was supposed to do. They don't have nobody. They have no one to guard him. Like I remember last episode I came in said it could be a 6-game series. No, it wouldn't. Maximum 5, most likely a sweep.
I thought B.I. was a good defender, though.
It's not that he's not a bad. It's not he's not a good. It's just, bro, like B.I., he doesn't have the physical mass to stop LeBron from doing anything. He's like, bro, he's like your size, just 6'10". Like, in order to beat the Lakers, you have to have somebody to guard LeBron, at least impede his process. Like every team you see that has success against the Lakers, they have wings to be able to guard LeBron. Bron's not cyborg Bron anymore. Like when he was cyborg Bron, the only person in the league who could kind of do something with him was Kawhi, and he still shot 60% on the man in the finals. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't even like he shut him down. I
mean, he did shut him down. But
he didn't know. He made it very, very difficult.
He shut that man down.
No, he made it very difficult. He did not shut that man down.
That man saw that man coming back on the bench.
Hell yeah, I'm tired as fuck. I don't want to deal with this man. Keep that man on the sideline.
I won't lie. When you see being around Kawhi,
big as hell.
He is big as hell.
Yeah, fuck. I don't want to deal with this man. Sit that man on the bench.
Being around Kawhi, you really do see he is big
as hell. I bet I'd say fuck too. I don't want the man coming in. But regardless, they don't have anybody to guard LeBron. So LeBron did exactly what he should do. Go in the post and just be like, bro, Drew Holiday, Josh Hart. What they gonna do against Bron in the post? G?
Nothing.
If you come double, if you come double, Bron one of the best pass. Like even when shout out Eli. Eli was like, oh, you can come double from the other side. What's that gonna do? G? Bron one of the best passes in NBA history. You really think he can't find an open man?
He can, but I mean, you gotta. But that's a gamble I gotta take.
But they did that. Like one time they like double from like an odd place in the corner. He hit you right where.
Also, I think they fare better with AD being in the game though.
Who?
The Pelicans. Like AD being out was great for them because it just allowed Bron to just go with that one mismatch the whole time. You can't do that if AD on the floor because the spacing is not gonna be the same.
Nah, they definitely did the same thing the game before, and they did the same exact thing. It was actually worse.
Yeah, but this thing makes low key kind of makes them a little bit more defendable. If I'm them, actually low key, I might run a 2-1-2 zone and then just double Bron in that zone. And every time he catch the ball, we're always gonna have somebody in the middle, and just go at it that way. And if the Lakers gonna outshoot me, then they gonna outshoot me. But like, I still think the Pelicans can get a game from them.
I think they can get a game.
2 games from them.
I think they can get a game.
Maybe 2 games. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. But they can get a game, maybe 2 games.
Maybe a game because again, it's a long series, and those guys they just get up and down the court so quickly. Like in the game against New Orleans,
Alvin Gentry.
Well, no, in a game in New Orleans, it was like they would. I mean, damn, they look like the Phoenix Suns offense sometimes. But the issue,
Alvin Gentry was the coach, so it is the Phoenix Suns offense.
It damn near look like that, but the only thing about it is when you play so fast, you give up things on the other end because you're just playing so fast. I think they could dial it back maybe one step.
Nah, I don't think they need to. I think they need to get rid of Drew Holiday. I think Brandon Ingram need to stop shooting the ball. Let's talk about this. Is Brandon Ingram a role player? I think he's a role player, and I think he's playing like he's the star. And you're a role player, bro.
I don't think that's...
You're not the star anymore. You're a role player, and there's nothing wrong with that. but you are a role player, and I think that he does not realize that. Give me your thoughts. I'm finna close these blinds because it's gonna start getting
Was
crazy.
he wilding out down the stretch? Like, yes, he was wilding out down the stretch last night.
In which game? They have won one game, and this is a fact. Google it. They have won one game since Zion Williamson has returned in which Brandon Ingram has taken over 17 shots. And it was versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Whenever he shoots too many times, usually 17 is like his, like if he at 16 or 17, I'm cool. Anything over is disaster. Go ahead.
I think what happened at the end of that game, like, yes, he was wilding yesterday. But I think that, for one, you got to take into account the fact that B.I.'s job is to be the primary perimeter scorer on the team. Like, that's his job, whatever. Okay, cool. But down the stretch, you come into yourself with a situation of you have Lonzo Ball. Like, I wish they would have went to Zion a couple more times down the stretch, obviously, because either he gets the ball, he's going to, at least for the most part, probably get a shot attempt up, at least. At least get a shot attempt up. It's going to be close to the rim. It's going to be Hobson his shot. Even if he gets fouled, whatever, he was good from the line. Cool. But the issue is Lonzo is always the one who looks for Zion. But Lonzo he's a 48% free throw shooter? He can't shoot free throws. So down the stretch, you have a situation which your point guard doesn't have the ball because he can't shoot free throws. And Favors. Why the fuck is Favors in the game, bro? The space on the court gets messed up when Favors is in the game because he's going to pack the paint up and you're going to have Lonzo.
The Lakers, Favors is in the game because the Lakers are a big team.
But, bro, AD wasn't playing.
They still a big team.
Not really.
What?
They just had Dwight. You tell me Lonzo, Zion, big ass, and Melly was annoying the hell out of Dwight.
And low key, he hit Dwight with a body, and Dwight moved. Dwight was kind of like, whoa.
No, but look, this is also why I think Zion needs to be a guy who can go out there and get you 10 boards consistently.
But also,
quick.
Hold on one second about Melly. I think the reason why Favors was on the floor is because Melly, who actually was a 0 for the game and they had 10 points. I think Dwight was frustrating Melly too much, and
Melly was frustrating Dwight.
It's the same. But what I'm saying is that it didn't really create a rhythm and a pace for the offense that Gentry wanted to run because they out there trying to fucking fight each other. Versus if him and Melly was just chilling the whole game, you could leave him out because Melly gonna run down and shoot a 3. But if they fighting the whole game, I can't leave him in there.
Bro, I'm specifically talking about space on the court.
Yeah.
For one, the space on the court. Even if B.I. wants to drive, you got Lonzo and you got Favors in the paint. That means the paint is packed already and there's 2 people down there. Then Lonzo can't shoot free throws. You would like for your point guard to have the ball, but if your point guard is shooting 48% from the fucking free throw line, I can't even give you the ball down the stretch. We just gonna foul you.
Guess who had a better game yesterday?
Who?
Sorry, I definitely just went crazy in there. But Kuzma,
I mean, my thing about with
outplayed Brandon Ingram.
My thing with
8 of 18 from the field goal range, 2 or 3 from the free throw line.
My thing with Kuzma is not even offensive stats. For me, it's the defense. Like, I appreciate the fact he took the challenge against Zion. And everybody, not granted. Now, obviously, the biggest play is when they threw the lob up and everybody made the biggest deal. Oh, he got dunked on. It wasn't really that bad to me.
He kept Zion to a minus 10 for the game.
But no, he put his body in there, took charges. Like, this whole year, since like Kuzma has actually gotten consistent playing time, I never said Kuzma was bad. We'll stop that. I didn't say you said that. I said he wasn't better than B.I.
I didn't say you said that.
But my thing with Kuzma is I like the fact that he's been taking the challenge defensively. That's what I'm really more so impressed by. Obviously, with the team you play on, you're not going to get 20 shot attempts a night, 15 shot attempts a night. You're not going to get that. But the one thing you can control every night is your defense and your effort. You can do that.
What about Brandon Ingram? He didn't control no defense, no effort.
I mean, who is he guarding?
If he wasn't guarding LeBron, it's all them other scrubs on the floor.
Why is he guarding LeBron? He just gonna foul out.
If he not guarding LeBron, what about all the other scrubs on the floor?
He was cool. I didn't see an issue with him defensively.
Bradley +5. I'm sorry. +5. KCP +9. Danny Green a 0.
They won the game. So they won the game. That's why they all pluses. They won the game. That's why they all pluses.
Yeah, because he didn't play well.
He was cool.
He was trash.
Look,
he is a role player that is not playing his role because he was an all-star because the star of the team was out. The star of the team is back. Fall back.
Have multiple stars,
and if he don't learn how to fall back,
you can have multiple stars.
Yes, you can.
You can have multiple stars. B.I. is also a star.
But guess what? But you only got one LeBron. You only got one Zion, and he not Zion. He not LeBron.
That don't mean he can't be a star.
It means
you only got one Michael Jordan, but you need that Scottie Pippen.
He not trying to be Scottie Pippen. That's the point.
I disagree.
He's not trying to be Scottie Pippen.
I disagree with that.
Scottie Pippen and low key. This is a fact because I actually saw this shit. Because they were talking about 2 teammates scoring 30 in back-to-back games. I can't remember which teammates just did it. I think it might have been Russ and Harden. But Mike and Scottie never did that.
Yeah.
Zion and Ingram done that about twice already.
Yeah, but you want
I need
but here
him
is
to
the
be
reason.
Scottie.
But here
He wanna be
But
Mike.
no, here is the reason why, bro. The reason that happens is because of this. Lonzo, in so many situations in which Lonzo should actually have the ball because Lonzo was the point guard of the team, but down the stretch, he's shooting. Like, if you remember that guy, I think he got fouled back-to-back possessions, missed both free throws. They both bounce high off the rim and fall off the rim twice. I think they bounce off the back rim twice and fall off the rim twice. The man can't shoot free throws. So in certain situations, you want your point guard to have the ball to actually run a set to be able to get Zion something or actually get a real play and get somebody a good look. Lonzo don't have the ball because he can't shoot free throws. Listen, if it's 2 minutes left in the game, right? You up 4. Lonzo get the ball. I see you trying to run a post up for Zion and you in the bonus. I'm fouling the shit out of Lonzo. Go to the line. Every single time.
Yeah, but to me that still has nothing to do with Brandon Ingram because you've told me a million times that Brandon Ingram is a point guard.
I never said he was a point guard. I never said he was a point
bro,
guard.
You've said a million times.
I said it. I
he
said
can
that
run
he can
point
play
for your team.
He can run point for your team in certain
So
situations.
he can't run point for the team at the end of the game. No, he would rather jack up shots.
But here's the issue.
That's the problem.
But also here is the issue. When I talk about space on the court, you have Favors and you have Zion. Both of them, neither one of them can shoot. Right? You would agree. They can't shoot.
I don't agree with Zion. I think that you want to put Zion in the paint.
Does he shoot?
Yes, he does. He shoots 40% from the 3-point line.
All right, bro. Okay, bro.
He actually does.
Most of that
does.
Okay, bro.
It's a fact.
Okay.
Google it.
Okay, most of that came in one game. That fact is misleading. Whatever.
It's not how is it misleading.
Most of it came in one game. He took most threes in one game. He took 10
so
threes
what?
all year.
So what? Our percentages about what you did in one game or what you did over the whole season.
Misleading. He ain't taking them in one game. It's misleading.
It don't matter.
Anyway,
It don't matter.
Anyway,
you take them if you make the majority of them, or you make a solid percentage. You still make a solid percentage.
If you run a Zion,
fuck out of here.
If you run a Zion and Bi pick and roll, which is what I would like to see them do, but that's why I need
Bi gonna shoot.
But no, that's not true. I've seen Bi make good passes to Zion, good bounce passes to Zion. I've seen it happen before.
Not late in the game.
Yeah, because fucking Favors on the court. Get out the way. Melly need to be in the game. I'm trying to tell you. Look, what I think their best lineup is this: Melly, Zion. Actually, Redick, not Holiday, but Redick is hurt right now, which
he's out for a couple weeks with a hamstring injury.
Strain. Redick, Holiday, and actually not even honestly Hart and Lonzo. I think that's their best lineup, but I don't think they know what their best lineup is yet.
Yeah, because the player that is the second best player is not realizing he's the second best player.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Yes, it does. If Brandon Ingram made it a goal every night to go out and get 8 assists, this team would be unstoppable. But his goal ain't to go out and get 8 assists every night. His goal is to go out and for him to do what he did before Zion got there. And what he has to understand is, and even Doris Burke mentioned it last night, she's like, the thing I love about Zion is when you hear him talk, he always talks about the team first before he talks about himself. And I'm not saying Brandon Ingram talks about himself before the team, but he's a team first guy. I haven't been seeing that team first type of mentality from Brandon Ingram. I'm sorry, I have not. And I'm not calling him a selfish player. I get it. You are all-star. You've been getting your rocks off all year. Whenever you want to. Jabbing. That little cuff move that he to the rim. All year long, that's been your flavor.
It still is flavor.
But that's not your flavor anymore. You're playing with LeBron again. So you have to be Brandon Ingram from last year.
It's still his flavor.
No, it's not his flavor. It's not his flavor. And you're clearly seeing that it's not his flavor because they're not winning. Because they're not winning when he do what he want to do.
Brandon
Google it. It's a fact. Anytime he shoot over 17, they don't win. He took 23 shots yesterday. That was 6 too many shots. It should have been 6 more passes.
Sure, but same time, Zion had turnovers. Lonzo missing free throws down the stretch. They making mistakes down the stretch.
Brandon Ingram was 6 of 23.
Were
you talking me about the best player they had? Literally, Zion took 7 less shots than him and had 20 more points.
But listen, Zion took 7 because he isn't good with the ball in his hands yet. Most of his offense is assisted from somebody. He needs to be set up.
That's my whole point.
But listen,
throw him the ball.
You're talking about down the stretch, right? If Lonzo and Zion have that connection, but Lonzo can't shoot free throws, meaning he can't have the ball down the stretch. They're going to foul him.
You just told me Brandon Ingram can be Scottie Pippen.
Sure.
If he can be Scottie Pippen.
If there's space on the court.
What the hell did Scottie Pippen do at the end of the game?
If there's space
on the court. What did Scottie do at the end of the game?
Pass the ball, but hold on. Wait.
What the fuck?
Going back to last episode, when we were talking about even the ISO thing, you even said the triangle allows for maximum space on the court. If you have Favors and Zion both on the court, that is not space on the court. You need Melly to take somebody the fuck away from the basket. Which is why I think Melly needs to start. I think their finishing lineup needs to include Melly.
Space on the court is why Zion is turning the ball over as much as he is, because they don't have enough space. But also, the only person that throws him good passes is Lonzo. That's my point.
And that's the issue.
No.
G.
No. You're not paying attention to what I'm saying, bro. You
You
told me last year numerous times that Brandon Ingram has point guard abilities.
Yes.
Have you been seeing any of them? Yes or no?
Yes, I have.
I'm not talking about in the first and second quarters.
And down the stretch, no.
This
Listen,
is the
I
point,
feel
though.
you, I feel you.
If we can get
I
some
feel
of that
you.
from last year,
I feel you, bro.
They don't have problems
I feel
in the
you,
games.
bro. But some of those
I don't
plays,
have problems with him
I
taking
feel
shots
what
at the
you're
end of
saying.
games. If he got a rhythm, usually he don't have a rhythm.
I feel what you're saying, but some of those plays that you want, for instance, okay, look, the last game when we was in LA, I was in the, I actually went to the game. I was sitting behind the basket. It was like one of the plays when BI turned the ball over at the end of the game, right? It was a big play, right? The whole it was late in the shot clock. Then Favors brought the screen over. The issue with Favors bringing the screen over late in the shot clock is you get BI trapped instantly. Favors shouldn't even be in that situation. If it's Melly out there and they bring the screen over, even if you run the screen, you can't trap BI off the screen because Melly can just pop out and hit a three. Favors has to roll. It's late in the shot clock.
So what did that play result in?
A turnover.
From who?
BI, because you get him trapped. Now I turn the ball over. Favors either should not bring the screen up or that shouldn't be Melly.
Did he get thrown the ball late at the end of the shot clock?
Yeah. They threw him the ball with 8 on the clock. Like, oh shit, I'm dribbling.
Okay, that's what happens all the time when you throw the ball to somebody late on the shot clock and they dribbling.
But look,
the play is broken down. Make something happen. If you don't make it happen, I'm fine with those. My bad. I'm fine with those kind of plays.
But look,
what about all the other ones when Zion is on a low block calling for the ball and then they run an action on the whole other side when they not supposed to be doing that?
Who is that on?
Huh?
Who is that
That's
on?
on Ingram, bro.
That's not on
It
him,
is.
bro. That's
Because
not on
if
him.
Lonzo can't hold the ball at the end of the fucking game,
That's
then
the issue.
Ingram got to be the one to hold
That's
the ball.
the issue. But also,
And Drew,
look,
you doing way too much, bro.
But also, I feel,
you gotta go. Drew gotta go too.
But also, it's hard to run an ISO on the block for Zion when Favors is in the game. Really gonna crowd up the space.
I disagree with
Somebody
that. I see
is on
them do
the
that all the time.
But I feel you, but bro.
And then usually it results in a Derek Favors missed layup. Honestly, Favors has been fucking terrible.
It's like he don't need to be on the court.
Yeah,
Melly need to be out there.
Melly can't rebound though.
Fucking Zion there, G. The fuck?
He's not in shape yet.
That's another issue in itself.
You're putting the cart before the horse.
That's
bro.
an issue in itself.
You're putting the cart before the horse.
Okay, G. So why are you bringing all this on Ingram and Zion?
Because he's the all-star. He is the all-star, right?
G, hold on, wait.
Is he not the all-star?
That don't mean
everything. Not been there all year long.
That don't mean everything on him, G.
It is on him.
It's 4 other people on the court.
When they lose, he doesn't play well.
G. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
If the common denominator you losing is the guy your all-star not playing well.
That's not the common denominator.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They make mistakes down the stretch. Again, Lonzo missed 4 free throws. G.
Stop talking to me about Lonzo.
Listen, no, real quick. I think in the last however many of that game, the Pelicans missed. I think when they went 50% of the free throw line. If they make those free throws, they might win that basketball game. That don't have shit to do with BI.
Yes, it does. No. It don't have nothing.
Make it turnovers.
No.
Some turnovers don't have shit to do with BI.
It does with Lonzo. But like I told you, before we got to them free throws, Brandon Ingram still probably took 19, 21 shots.
He probably did.
And like I said,
he could have took less shots yesterday for
taking
sure.
those 6 extra shots,
yesterday sure.
Make 6 extra passes.
Yesterday sure.
Work harder to get Zion the ball on the block.
Gee.
Because when Zion has good games, it's gonna open up the spacing on the floor for Ingram anyway.
Not.
Yes, it is. Because then you have to how can you even literally if Ingram not gonna play well. Do you really need to double Zion, or are you just gonna let Zion do what he's supposed to do?
Wait.
But if Zion playing well and Ingram not shooting that much, but they hitting the open man every time and they making the proper passes, you gotta run the double at Zion because if you don't, and especially when he hitting his free throws, he literally ain't really been hitting his free throws since he started.
You really don't have to run a double at Zion. It's 2 points.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You saw at least 4 and 1s in that Lakers game.
Yeah. Okay. Foul the shit out of him.
The Lakers are the biggest team in the NBA.
But hold on. Sometimes I don't even think they act foul the man. They be trying to play defense, foul the man. But again, bro, I just think a lot of it is for one, the team. They have to figure out the construction of the team. When you come into next season and they construct the team better, again, I think that with the way they play, you got B.I. your ISO guy, whatever. You got Alonzo out there, he can hit a 3. That's your point guard. You need a shooter at the 2 spot, an actual shooting guard. Drew is a combo guard.
I think that guy. I'm sorry. I think that guard is Josh Hart. I kind of said early in the season that I didn't really like Josh Hart the way he'd been playing, but I like the way he plays with Zion because he plays with the reckless abandon that they need, and he also takes asshole shots.
He's like the Derek Fisher to me, at least.
I think his ceiling is better
Higher,
than Derek
but-
Fisher because he's a little bit bigger and a little bit more athletic at the rim. Although Fish was pretty athletic early
Yes,
on.
but I'm just saying as like that guy who he'll do everything else.
Yeah.
He'll do everything else.
And he'll talk some shit to other people
And
too.
he'll talk some shit. If you have Zion there, you don't need nobody else down low. Literally. You can have a center, but that's your backup center.
So then why are you telling me B.I.'s a fit on this team? He's not
because
a fit. He plays in the mid-range.
No, because you need a perimeter scorer. He plays in the mid-range, but he's still a perimeter
I think
scorer.
honestly what he can give you if he's not going to give me them 6 extra passes is replaceable.
He's not.
It is. You can replace 20 points a night in the NBA. You really can. Replacing 20 points a night in the NBA is a lot
20 points.
easier now than it used to be. It's like at least 30 guys averaging almost 20.
You can. Yes, you can. But same time, Bi still give you a career high in assists. Bi also is still shooting 86% from the free throw line, and he's doing this shooting 47% from the field and 39% from three. You realistically think at some point in time Bi could be a 50, 40, 90 player? That's hard to find.
No, you think that. I don't think that.
He can, but bro, he can come. He's close to it right now. He's at 47, 39, 86, and 24.
You think that. I don't.
That's close to 50, 40, 90.
You think that. I don't.
Okay, so really, Bi can't go out there and average, let's say 22 points on 48% shooting, 39% from three, 88% from the free throw line, and give you 22 a night.
No. Because he's not going.
Right.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
He's not going to be the guy you want him to be. You think that he could be a 22 a night guy on this team? He can't because he's not going to allow himself to do that.
He's
so
averaging 22
he
right
doesn't
now,
fit with this group.
He fits with the group.
No, he doesn't.
He fits with the
He
group.
does not fit with this group.
I think
no, he does not.
I think
Drew doesn't fit and he don't fit.
I think everybody.
And he did average 24 with Zion with Zion out there. But like I've been saying, when you need. They pacing well. They 20-11 or 20-12, I think, since they had their 13-game losing streak. But
they 8-7 since.
Exactly. And tell me how many of them games Brandon Ingram took over 15 shots, and I guarantee you the majority of them were losses. That's my whole point.
I hate
He's
that.
Not going. It's not. I didn't say he was trash. I never said he was bad.
Bro,
he just don't belong with Zion.
I hate that.
Let him go get his max where he need to be. Sign and trade him. Get somebody else.
I hate that because you got more people out there. Like, I don't even think it's fair to say that because, again, you just said Drew don't belong and you just said Favors don't belong. So you got two people in your starting lineup who you don't think don't belong.
Yeah.
I mean, who you think don't belong.
But you told me he was the best player on the team.
In certain instances,
he's not playing like the best player on the team.
In certain
anymore.
aspects,
so
he is. I think he's the best scorer on the team.
If he's just gonna jack up shots and get points, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
But also, he passes the. Why we acting like he don't pass the ball? He passes the damn ball.
I need him to pass more. Even okay. When was Zion first game versus the Spurs? Right.
Yeah.
It was versus the Spurs. Since then, Brandon Ingram assists 5, 3, 6, 4, 3, 1, 5, 6, 5, 4, 7, 2.
That's decent.
Before that, it was 8, 8, 8, 8. I see
a whole bunch of 8s. More.
Bro, he's still taking 23 shots. What the fuck you talking about?
G.
Are you serious?
Listen.
He ain't got the ball enough?
Listen. He got the ball in his hand more, and also the spacing changes. When you put Zion and Favors in, now it's two people clogging the paint. I guarantee you, if the spacing was different, he would probably average more assists.
Ingram usage rate for the month by month: October 28.2, November 30.4, December 28. January 29, February 28.2, March 27.1. I mean, only one game in March, so we're not talking about March. His usage rate ain't gone down, so I don't want to hear that.
Listen to what I'm saying, though.
The passes, bro.
Listen, but listen. The
passes. That's what I'm saying.
Some of the same passes you want him to make aren't there again because the spacing isn't the same. The spacing ain't the same on the court.
All right.
It's just not.
All right, his best month in terms of assists was in January, and that was before Zion came through the build.
Yeah, because the fucking spacing was different. And Favors probably wasn't even playing a lot back then, because Favors was out.
Even in October, 4.8. In November, 3.6. December, 3.7.
I mean, but G,
more. That is all I'm saying.
But
y'all telling me he's an all-star, he's transcended. In order for every great player has to change their game in order for them to transcend. So yeah, he's young and I get it, whatever.
He's a good player.
Woo, but even Tatum, I've seen a ton of growth in Tatum's game.
I've seen growth in Tatum's game.
I have too, but guess what? He ain't ahead of Tatum.
I mean, he's not better than Tatum.
But this is the point. He can be. He has all the tools, but he just wants to score, and that is the problem.
I disagree with that. If he
Okay.
passed like G,
Okay.
how many
All right.
G? But G, how many? But G, how many? But G.
The number's not saying no different than what I'm saying.
Pull up Tatum numbers and read me his assists.
I don't. Tatum is not a point guard.
Okay.
Tatum is a 3 and a 4.
Pull up his rebounding numbers.
What
Are
you
they that
mean?
crazy?
I don't ask him to rebound. I ask him to go out and get buckets. Am I wrong? Do you ask him to go out and grab you 10 rebounds a game, or do you ask him to go out and give you buckets?
You ask him to give you 7 rebounds
You
a
ask
game
him to
and
give
play
you
good
buckets.
defense. And play good
Tatum
defense.
is a bucket getter.
He gotta know.
Tatum is a bucket
He
getter.
also
Stop it,
has
man.
no. Jason Tatum has to do more than score for the Celtics. He's basically playing.
And even now, Tatum out rebounding Ingram 7.1 to
Good.
Ingram 6.
That's the growth.
So stop.
That's
I
the
don't wanna hear
growth.
that shit, man.
That's the growth.
Get out of here, bro.
That's the
Get outta
growth.
here. PER higher too.
That's the growth.
PER higher
Yeah,
too.
he's better. Which is
PER
what
higher too.
I started off saying is that he's a better basketball player.
Ingram should be averaging way more than 1.4 more assists than Jason Tatum. That's what I'm talking about.
Gee, the space on the court.
You keep talking about the
And
space
you- and-
when he
and-
got the ball.
And
not rocking with
and you have Drew, you have Lonzo. Again, if you construct the team differently, get rid of some of these guys,
Right.
free up some of the space on the court. I would like to see what this all looks like then.
Every great player changes his game in order for his team to be better.
Gee.
And even
Every
speaking
great
of that,
player
we're about
also
to
has
move
a-
on to the next topic.
Hold on,
But
let me say this.
I'm
No,
finna
let me say
bridge-
this.
I'm for the bridge what you about to say. Even your guy Russ has changed his game.
But you want to know
and
why he
evolved
changed his game though? Because they built the team so he could change his
They
game.
built this. This is hard.
No, the fuck it's not.
So now it's not Harden team
It's
no
both
more?
of them. It's for both of them. They constructed the team to maximize both of their skills. Am I lying? If you don't do that, Harden and Capella play great together. But Russ and Capella do not play great together. Russ needs space. Get the fuck out the way. Russ not a great lob passer.
Zion needs space. Get the fuck out the way.
Favors, get the fuck out the way. Melly, get your ass in here, stand in the corner, wait for the damn ball.
Ingram, pass the ball.
No,
Pass
play
the ball,
5 out,
Kobe.
play 4 out.
Pass the ball, Kobe.
Play 4 out.
Pass the ball, Kobe.
Play 4 out.
Pass
You
the
need
ball.
4 people who can shoot.
And
Ingram,
RIP
you
Bean.
got
No disrespect to Bean, because even when they was eulogizing him, they was talking about how he didn't like to pass the ball. Pass the ball.
You need 4 people who can shoot. Ingram is your bucket getter when you need one in the half court and the game slows down.
No,
That's him.
He's not, though.
That's him.
He's not.
That's him.
He's not,
It
though.
is.
He's not.
It
When
is.
Zion's on the floor, he's not.
No, okay,
Zion's
yeah.
on the floor,
the
he's
game,
not.
okay, yeah. And then when Zion came to LA and went 1 for 4 on, not 1 for 4, 1 for 9 actually on unassisted baskets. Zion seemed to learn how to pass out there.
I love how you love to talk to me about people's assisted baskets, unassisted baskets, and all of this shit when I'm watching Zion go out every night and outscore Ingram. Get the fuck out of
that's
here.
dope.
Get the fuck
Off
out of here.
lobs.
Some paper
Off
ass.
lobs.
Fucking paper
Off
ass
lobs.
stats out
Yeah,
here.
yeah, dope. Off
Paper
lobs.
boy ass stats
Off
out
lobs.
of here. Fuck
Off
outta
lobs.
here. It don't
Off
fucking
lobs.
matter.
Off lobs.
It don't matter.
Again, if
Fuck outta
Lonzo
here.
Ball can't fucking shoot free throws,
Yeah,
he not gonna have the
it's
ball at the end of the game.
It's Lonzo fault. Ingram be
I
going
didn't
out
say
shooting
no,
6
no,
for
no,
23
no.
and
Look,
stinking it up.
that's not what I'm saying.
Getting his ass
Yesterday-
locked up back
first
there
of all,
in Avery Bradley.
First of all,
That's
our preference-
Lonzo's fault.
our
It's
preferences-
Lonzo's fault. He's
our
going out there and getting his
preferences-
ass locked up.
You
back there in
listen to
Avery
what you want to
Bradley.
listen to because I preferenced this whole thing by saying Ingram was wilding last night, but.
We've been talking about the whole week though. We ain't just talking
He
about
been
last
wilding
night.
all week. Game I went to the man perfectly fucking fine. Now he made some mistakes down stretch, sure.
Okay,
but he's
then
perfectly
he
fucking
was
fine.
wilding, like I said. That
wasn't why they lost the
Like I
game.
told you, even when I said what I said I'm not talking to you about the first and the second quarter. I'm talking about you the third and the fourth.
Yeah.
And you said what you say
And you
about the
wanna
last
talk
game.
about-
What you say about the game you went to? He was doing what?
He made some mistakes.
No. What did you just say?
He made some
No,
mistakes.
you didn't say he was wilding at the end of the game, right?
No.
That's my whole
That's not what
point.
I said.
You
He
did
made
just
some
say that
mistakes.
shit.
And you couldn't even
literally
give-
just said it.
And G, you couldn't even give Zion the ball because he couldn't score over AD. So what the fuck you want somebody to do? Somebody got to shoot the ball? Who gonna shoot it? Zion went 1 for 9.
So what was he doing the whole game then?
Who?
Zion. What was he doing the whole
Get to
game
the
when he
free
was
throw
scoring?
line.
What was he doing?
Catching lobs.
How many times he touched the ball after the 6-minute mark?
Because he was
Exactly.
1 for 9 on unassisted baskets. You have to set him up. Especially, not against everybody, but especially against the Lakers. They got the size. You have to set him up.
All right, man. All right, bro. Let's go ahead. Get your rocks off. Talk about the Rockets. Are they the best team in the West?
I don't know, but I think they got the potential to be, and I am halfway on the board of saying they're going to the finals. But I want to see them play Thursday against the Clippers. I think that the way they're playing right now, they're maximizing everybody's skill the best. I've never seen Russell Westbrook play better basketball. I'm sorry. I've never seen Russell
I'm not
he's
getting
taken the most shots and he's the most efficient he's ever been. He's basically
He's not taking the most shots he's ever taken. That's a lie.
What he's taking? 22 something?
No, he took 24 shots a game the year in which he averaged the MVP. Stop.
Okay, and he's the most efficient, taking what, the second most he ever took? Most efficient?
Might be second or the third.
And he's the most efficient. He's never done this in his career. You've never seen this version of Russell Westbrook. And shout out the Rockets for fully committing a team to best serve his strengths, which is the one thing you can never say about the Rockets. Which is why I love them so much and I appreciate them, because they try. They try. They aren't afraid to go.
They try really hard to come in fourth place all the time.
Which is why I also respect. Which is why I also respect Mike D'Antoni so much as a coach, because he's not afraid to just try something different. And again, they maximize everybody the best. Now, the only thing I worry about with Harden is Harden doesn't have a lob threat, which I think Harden misses right now. I think he's adjusting to not having that lob threat.
Oh, really? I thought he could just do what he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do. It takes a lot of skill to do that, right, Harden? What happened? What happened? You looking mad? He looking mad human now.
Yeah, but
where's all the skill at, Harden?
Yeah, but also the funny thing,
I haven't been seeing it lately.
Yeah, but also the funny thing about teams is they're gearing up, they're doing everything. Even Jaylen Brown said, like, "Yo, we forgot there's another MVP in the backcourt," which is what I think a lot of teams are doing. I think they're putting all their powers on stopping James Harden and now realizing, yo, Russell Westbrook is a whole nother MVP. Russell Westbrook might be the better player. Maybe.
Russell Westbrook has been the better player.
Okay,
James Harden has gotten more accolades.
Okay, so cool. So basically you putting all this on stopping Harden, forgetting you got a whole nother guy who is more than capable of doing whatever he wants on the basketball court as well. Bro, if you put Russ and one man in front of
Harden splits. Go ahead, keep talking.
If you put Russ and one man in front of anybody, Russ is getting by that man every single time. And there's nobody behind you. You can't stop that man.
Yeah, I agree. Looking at Harden's numbers month by month, in October, Harden averaged 36.8, 8, and 4. 8.8 assists and 4.3 rebounds. In November, he averaged 39.5 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. I'm just gonna round them out. In December, he averaged 37, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. In January, he averaged 28.6. 6.5 assists, 7.9 rebounds, and in February he averaged 31.9. 6.5 rebounds and 7.9 assists. I think what you've seen from Harden is what I want from Brandon Ingram. He's realized that they have a night in night out.
I hate what you about to say.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because does Brandon
Ingram not have room to grow?
Listen, I'm not saying he don't. Brandon has mad room to grow.
So just let me say what I'm gonna say before you don't even hear what I just said.
Because you're gonna put everything on.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Go
You
ahead.
just told me Harden had a bad month.
Go ahead.
Let me fucking speak.
Go ahead.
Coming off a bad month.
I know what you're about to say.
I
don't agree.
Coming off a bad month from James Harden. His rebounds went down, but his assist numbers went up by almost 1.5. And that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you don't have it, or when you realize the other guy got it, it's a skill that's a part of maturation as a basketball player.
It's called they reconstructed the team.
No, it's called a skill that's with maturation. Because even with Marcus Morris Sr., shout out to him, he always mad cool in the locker room. He's spoken plenty of times about like he just feels like he has to find his rhythm. But also on the Knicks, he was the number 1 option. He come to this team, you're like the number 8 option. So he got to learn to get his where he gets his and make other plays for other people.
So
and he said that's
reconstruct the team.
And he said
so. Literally, forget the fact that Capella, who was the whole,
the Clippers just reconstructed their team too.
And they got to figure it out again.
And like I said, Marcus Morris is a guy who just was coming off being a number 1 option, is taking a step back because he realizes that that's what he needs for the team to be successful.
But we talking about the Pelicans team who didn't reconstruct shit.
Yeah, but all their guys was healthy. You was telling me that they weren't healthy all season, so that's really like getting a whole new roster because ain't nobody been there all year long.
But that
and
team,
you got a whole top 25 player coming back off injury.
Sure, but that team isn't maximizing everybody's strengths. The Rockets literally, like, real quick, what player is compromised on the Rockets at all? Who can't get their game off because of somebody else?
Come on, man.
Tell me somebody. Name me a man.
Like literally. Like
I
cannot wait until this blows up in the Rockets' face so you can sit here and sulk. Like you, I can't wait until you fucking sit here and you sulk and you look like you finna fucking cry because they go and get their ass blown out in the playoffs. Because every single goddamn time a Mike D'Antoni team go to the playoffs, they always look good in the regular season. Then somebody game plan their ass up and they get their ass bounced.
I
don't want to hear it.
You didn't answer my
question. You got 2 MVPs and a bunch of role players.
You didn't answer my question. I mean, what the fuck else you need?
All right, bro.
I mean, Tell me Who game?
Robert Covington game.
Who is
Robert
stepping up?
Covington, and also they gonna wind up being third, fourth seed.
Listen.
Robert Covington game not traveling. PJ Tucker game is not gonna travel.
Huh?
Daniel House game not traveling. Eric Gordon game gonna travel because he just gonna shoot that motherfucker.
So defense,
anyway.
so Rocco defense can't travel?
Man, you talking about
So defense can't travel?
G. Who cares about their defense?
Me.
Have you been watching Robert Covington the past 3 years?
Have you watched it?
I don't
since he
give a
got to
damn.
Houston?
Stop talking to me about when he was in Houston.
What you mean?
Have you been watching him the past 3 years?
That's what we talking about now. Yeah.
No.
On worst
no,
defensive teams with the fucking
This
Timberwolves.
team is not a great defensive team.
It's better than the seasons with the
It's not a
Timberwolves?
great defensive team.
It's been better recently.
It's not a great defensive team.
Great, no, but it's been a hell of a
It's not
lot better
great defensive
recently.
team.
Great, no,
He
but it's
was
been a
on-
hell of a
he
lot
was on
better
the
recently.
Philadelphia 76ers too, and he was playing decent until the second half of the season when he was getting his ass scored on every night and wasn't making shit. That's why they traded his ass.
No, they traded him because they wanted Jimmy Butler.
And they also traded his ass because he needed a
He also had a knee injury too.
and he was not
had a knee
good
injury too,
anymore
then.
after he got that extension.
Yeah,
That's
had
why
that
you
knee
got
injury,
rid
too.
of him. And
He
you took a chance
he
on
also had a knee
Jimmy
injury,
for
too.
half a season
He had a knee injury,
because
too.
he was being garbage. The Rockets are not the best team in the West. They are the third actually they're the fourth best team in the West at best. Maybe actually the fifth. They better hope they get home court advantage because if they don't, they losing in 6 in the first or the second round. Period.
Okay, we'll see.
Y'all want to talk to me seriously?
You still didn't
I
answer
wanna
my
see-
question.
I need to see Russ shoot.
You
I
never
just
answered my
told you all the
question.
guys that was coming.
No.
I just named most of their whole goddamn lineup.
Who game is gonna be compromised because somebody
Daniel
else?
House,
Why?
Robert Covington,
Why?
Eric Gordon,
Why?
PJ
What
Tucker.
can't they do?
You just heard it.
No.
You just heard it.
You're not answering my
You
question.
just heard
You're not answering my
it.
question.
You just
You're not
heard
answering my
it.
question. What can't they do because somebody else is getting their game off? What is it taken away from their game? Nothing.
Rhythm.
How?
Because I'm a let
PJ is a corner three-point shooter.
Because in the playoffs.
Rocco is a set
No,
shooter.
because in the playoffs, I'm literally manning up and zoning up on the Rockets, and I'm gonna let Russ and Harden do whatever the fuck they want to do, and the rest of them role ass players, they ain't gonna do shit. If Russ and Harden want to average 100 and 125 to beat me, they gonna have to do it. But you know who not finna beat me? Robert Covington. You know who not finna beat me? Daniel House. You know who not finna beat me? Eric Gordon. If James Harden want to go off and score 60, so what?
Okay.
So what?
Okay.
So what?
Okay.
So what?
Okay.
So what?
It's a great plan.
If
But okay,
Russ
we'll
want to
see.
go, if Russ gonna shoot 50, 40, 90 in a whole, or 90, 50, 40 for a whole series, and that's how we lose, then we deserve to lose that way.
Okay.
But I've seen Russell Westbrook's work in the playoffs,
Yeah, but you've never seen it with this much space
and
on the
it
court. though.
usually
But
consists
you've never seen it
of
with
a
this
lot
much
of
space on the
clanks.
court, bro. Like, bro, and even you still like, bro.
Man be clanking more than cars at Home Depot. I'm sorry. He be clanking more than cars at AutoZone.
Yeah, but look who on the
And I love Russ.
Yeah,
stop.
but look who on the court with him, bro. Like you put him in backcourts with Andre Roberson. What the fuck you expect to happen? G?
Like, did you not just hear what I just said? We letting Russ and Harden do what we want to do, and we stopping everybody else.
so you let him drive to the rim every time.
Most of the teams that he played, them drives is not just gonna be there every time.
How they not?
You also forgetting that this team is literally playing so that way they can get a favorable matchup. They're not going to get a favorable matchup because they're not going to have home court advantage.
Okay.
And even if they make it to the second round, they won't have home court advantage.
Okay.
That means they got to go into Utah. They got to go into Denver. They got to go into either one of the LAs, and they got to win 2 games on the road
They'll be all
because
right.
they're not going to win all their games at home.
They'll be all right.
So that means they got to win 2 games on the road in order to win the series. It's
be
not
all right.
happening.
They'll be all
It's
right.
not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening. And when Russell Westbrook go out there and start bricking them shits again, and
We'll
he
see.
and James Harden start choking like he usually
I
do
don't
in the
think Russ
playoffs,
has a reason to
and getting his ass locked up.
I just don't think Russ
by
has
Danny Green or getting his ass locked up by Torrey Craig.
I just don't think Russ has a reason to go out there and shoot threes. Like on other teams, he had to do that because the space on the court was different. And
Like I
those shots
said,
probably
we
were
gonna
open.
run a zone, a soft zone. Russ Harden, shoot that bitch. Go ahead. Robert Covington, PJ Tucker, Daniel House, Eric Gordon.
That's when you
all
get
them
the
wide
half court.
open
What about
shots.
when you in transition?
Y'all gonna win you winning the championship off transition?
Hey, you can do a lot of
You winning the championship off
You can do a
transition?
whole lot- yeah,
what
shit.
what
You can do a
team
lot
you
of
what team
transition.
other than the teams Magic Johnson's
Warriors.
play with? The
Warriors
Warriors
were great in
the Warriors
transition.
they didn't win championships off
But they-
transition.
but
They
they
won
were great in
championships. Stop that!
transition.
Stop
But they
this!
were great in
Hey,
transition,
hey,
too.
hey! One thing I'm not
They
gonna
were
let you
great in
do.
transition,
Hey,
too.
whoa!
They were great in transition, too.
Stop. One thing I'm not gonna let you do is sit up here and act like the Warriors were the goddamn Phoenix Suns.
No, I'm not saying
they
that. But they were
executed
great in transition.
flawlessly
And they were great
in the
transition
half
as
court.
well. And
They
they were
were
great in transition.
But guess
That's
what?
how them runs happen.
But guess
That's
what?
how them runs
But guess
happen.
what?
That's how them
But
runs
guess
happen.
what?
Pull up that Blazer series footage. That's how them runs happen. They started missing them threes. We get in transition.
Without
boom, we
Kevin
crazy.
Durant, when Kevin Durant was there, they wasn't in transition all the
It don't
time.
matter.
They were a
still-
half court
G,
team.
But
When-
they still got 2 of the best
All
transition
right,
players
bro.
in the league. 3 of them.
All right,
KD
bro.
one of them too.
All right, bro. All right, like I said, I can't wait till you sit up here looking sad as fuck when you eating your fucking words, because they not making it to the conference finals. So when you sitting here and you eating your fucking words and you apologizing and you telling me I was right, I'll be waiting on that shit. Come June, I'll be waiting on that shit. Like I do every goddamn year since we started this goddamn podcast, and you told me small game James was gonna get to the goddamn finals. No, he ain't, and he can bring Russ with him. Guess what? They gonna be clanking them shits come April, May, and June, and they won't even get to June. So go ahead, have fun.
Very well may
enjoy
not.
Yourself.
Listen,
enjoy yourself.
Listen,
enjoy
they very
yourself.
well may not. But again, look, like I said, I would like to see more. I can't wait until Thursday when they play the Rockets.
So what do you need to see more from them?
I just want to see more consistency. And I want to see them do it against different matchups and different teams. Granted, this team has only been together, maybe 15 games? Now, the 15 games has been great, but they got the Lakers coming up again. They got the Clippers coming up again. I want to see what they do against some of these basketball teams before I fully commit to it. But I'm almost on board with saying they going to the finals. Almost on board with it.
Whatever.
Almost on board with it.
Always a fool-ass motherfucker.
Almost on board with
it.
it.
They not going to the finals. You're disrespectful, and you just continue to just legit just disrespect every other team and also disrespect history. When you see trends in history, recognize them. The trend in history is Mike D'Antoni's teams have great regular seasons.
Yeah, I was also told that told that 3-point teams couldn't win, and the Warriors came along.
No, stop. Like I know. No. Like I just said a minute ago. 3-point shooting teams, yeah, but usually they talking about 3-point shooting teams that only played in transition.
You never saw teams built around two backcourt players.
And guess what? You saw them do in the finals. They went out and they out executed LeBron.
In the history of basketball,
in the half court. Steph Curry didn't even play good, and they out executed them in the half court.
In the history of basketball, you have maybe only seen two teams. That is the Bad Boy Pistons and the Golden State Warriors, built around two backcourt players that won anything. And you could even argue the Pistons wasn't even built around a full backcourt.
All right, fam.
You sit Glass here, he probably talked to you about Rodman. People who...
Of course he would.
That's
my guy. But when it comes to Dennis Rodman, he think that man Michael Jordan.
No, I'm serious. Some people would sit here, they probably watch that and say, nah, it wasn't all the backcourt. Rodman was up there too.
All right.
So that's a anomaly too, the Warriors.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You don't see teams built around two backcourt players.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP. So your whole argument is null and void.
Okay, whatever.
The same motherfuckers argue me literally Steph Curry's career is invalidated because Andre Iguodala won Finals MVP.
That's ignorant.
So no, I don't want to hear that. So it's ignorant for you to tell me Dennis Rodman. No.
Who won Finals MVP?
I don't want to hear that.
Who won Finals MVP has nothing to do with who the team was built around.
I don't want to hear it.
That don't make no.
The team wasn't built around Rodman. It was built around Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. And they put some tough guys in the front court to beat the shit out of everybody they're trying to fuck with.
Whoa. Even when you watch the documentary, they say when Rodman got to that starting lineup, that's when they went to a whole nother level.
Yeah, but going to okay, so what? When Iggy got to the starting lineup in the finals, that's when it went to a whole nother level.
Not really.
So like I just said.
Not really. When everybody got hurt, that's when it went to a whole nother level. When the Cavs died, that's when it went to a whole nother level. Let's not have revisionist history.
They was already kind of dead before the season. I mean, before the series.
Exactly. That's when it went to another level. When Kyrie knee exploded, that's when it went to another level.
That ain't when it went to a level.
Shit.
Now you just want to. Now you just want to act like the players that go out there don't go out there and play the game. Now that's what you want to act like.
They won it fair.
Because if that's the case, then the Toronto Raptors, they took it to another level when Kevin Durant went there. When DeMarcus Cousins went there. When Klay Thompson went out twice.
Some people would say that. I still would tell you they would have won the series regardless.
And guess what? You would have been fucking wrong.
They were top 5 in both offense and defense.
It don't matter.
The Warriors were 1-1 and 11th in the other. I'd have told you they would have won regardless because top to bottom they had the better basketball team. So I'd have told you that they would have won regardless.
And you still would have been wrong as hell.
We can move on to something else. What's the next topic?
Let's talk about the Lakers. Are the Lakers the best team in the West? We just talked about the Rockets. Are the Lakers the best team in the West? Can they be trusted in the playoffs? What are your thoughts? Are they the best team in the West? Record-wise, yes, of course. Obviously, that's a fact. Are they the best team in the West? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes now. I've been saying the Clippers all year, but I'm gonna say yes that they're the best team in the West until the Lakers play the Clippers next week. Fair. When the Lakers play the Clippers next week with their completely retooled rosters, both of them, regardless of who's played how many games, whatever. Y'all both been playing chess to try to beat each other. You told me that for the Clippers, it's not about the championship. It's about the battle for L.A., right? So if it's about the battle for L.A. and you're the Lakers and you know that this is the battle for L.A., you want to go out, and the Clippers have beat the Lakers twice this season. You cannot get swept by the Clippers in this season. Like, really, seriously, because they got two more games left. So Shaq is always, even when he was on the Knuckleheads podcast, he was talking about how like Darius Miles like, yeah, we beat y'all one time. And Shaq was like, y'all ain't never beat us. We never let y'all win. He's like, yeah, no, we beat y'all one time. And he was like, what? Shaq was mad. Like, man, we made a mission to make sure y'all never won. And now you see the Clippers. Hey, man, they, like I told all these Lakers fans, them Kawhi footsteps getting a lot louder. A lot louder. A lot of them claw scratches on the wall getting a lot louder. But I think the Clippers still have something to prove. So I think that with the Lakers currently right now, I'm gonna say yes, they are the best team in the West, but only for about a week. They got a week until I'm telling you that they're gonna get bounced in the, you know what I mean? Because honestly, they better hope they don't play the Clippers in the second round. Because if they play the Clippers in the second round, they're going home. Now, conference finals, I think LeBron will kind of show up, rise to the occasion. Man, I can see him having a Herculean effort, but
it don't work like that, bro.
No, it does work like that. It does. With him, it does. Because he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys. It works like that for Bron. You got to stop disrespecting LeBron.
I'm not disrespecting LeBron. You're
upsetting me.
No, I'm not disrespecting LeBron. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just fucking logical, G. It's like if Michael Jordan got to go out there and go get guarded by Tony Allen, Kobe Bryant, Kawhi Leonard, whoever the hell else. It's like, yeah, G, you Mike, but dog.
Yeah, but Mike never had Anthony Davis.
What? Like, AD don't punish, like...
You don't need to punish nobody. He's getting rebounds. He's blocking shots. He's scoring points.
Like,
what are you talking about?
I think the Clippers are specifically built to beat the Lakers. I don't think there's any way in hell, unless LeBron go to a level that I did not foresee him going to, that they beat the Clippers. I just don't. It has nothing to do with how I think LeBron's great. I think LeBron's second best player in basketball history, in my humble opinion. I only have Michael Jordan above LeBron James.
Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson did it in 12 years.
Fuck all of them.
Magic Johnson did more in 12 years than what LeBron did in
fuck all of them. It's debatable.
And it's not debatable. It's real.
Anyway,
and he saved basketball.
He did save basketball. He did save basketball. LeBron started the play empowerment movement and made everybody move.
LeBron and Chris Bosh.
Steph Curry got one ring.
LeBron and Chris Bosh.
Steph Curry got one ring if Bron don't go away. Cause KD don't come there.
Huh?
Cause KD don't come there.
Steph got one ring if Bron would do what?
If Bron don't leave Cleveland, that means KD probably don't get the thought to leave OKC because people wasn't doing that.
They were Harrison Barnes shooting like 30% from the field in the goddamn finals away from winning.
What they gonna do next year?
Harrison Barnes got a max.
Okay.
Stop it.
What they gonna do next year?
Harrison Barnes would have came back and been better, bro. He's still a starter right now. What? The Cavs would have come back. You be on bullshit.
The Cavs would have come back. The Cavs would have come back better too. But anyway, regardless.
Bullshit.
I just don't think there's any way that they can beat the Clippers because I think that the Clippers just have too many bodies to throw at LeBron James. They have what? Marcus Morris. They have Kawhi Leonard. They have Paul George. They have Patrick Beverly. I just named four people.
Patrick Beverly's not a body to throw at LeBron.
Yes, he is.
LeBron, if you don't put Patrick Beverly in the paint and punish that man.
Listen, it's about even him getting the ball up court, right? Like, what if I just want to have Pat just like guard you all the way up court? That takes energy to get the ball up court. It just all these things take away energy. So I don't think there's any way that the Clippers.
The name of this episode is Pat Beverly gonna stop LeBron from getting the ball up court. What?
That's not what I. That's
it
not what I
ain't about
said.
what you said, but it don't matter. That's the name of the episode.
Whatever.
What?
Listen, it's just about taking away energy. If you hawking the man, all up court, that's annoying. It takes energy. You might pick up a couple fouls that way. He might flop and you might get a charge that way or something like that. I'm just saying, they got 4 different bodies to be able to throw at LeBron James. So I don't think there's any way that the Lakers can beat the Clippers. But are they the best team in the West right now? Currently, yes. Record-wise, you have to say that. I think
Pat
they have
slowing down LeBron.
I mean, obviously, Bron gonna give him work, but I mean, like, yeah, Pat could do a decent job slowing him down. He gonna give him work though. He gonna give him buckets.
Look, Pat Bev, G, I got mad respect for you. I know you don't fuck with the media right now, so you might not be about to fuck with me. Kevin Durant dropped 50 on his head, and I talked to Patrick Beverly. He literally said, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey man, we wanted to smoke too, but y'all heard that man. He said his name Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's
that man name is LeBron James.
Kevin Durant's a much better scorer than LeBron James.
Gee, Kevin Durant can't play on a goddamn block like LeBron can. I
disagree with that. I thoroughly disagree with that.
I didn't say the mid-range. I said on the block.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Oh.
First of all, I think KD's post footwork is better than Bron's, number one.
Oh, my God, G.
I think Bron more physical, sure.
That's part of being on the block.
Yeah, but
I think KD's pushing on the block.
Yeah, but
that's why Patrick Beverly can guard him, because he can't do shit with him on the block.
I mean, no, Pat Beverly can guard him because he's much, much smaller, and he can, like, when he dribbles, Pat Beverly's right there.
He gets real low to the, I don't want to hear
He
that
does.
shit,
He
man.
he does. He
was putting Pat Bev little ass in the post and shooting over him. But if he wanted to back that man down, he ain't doing that.
I mean, it still works either way.
KD ain't got that kind of strength. That man like Captain America before they gave him the serum. And Braun looked like Captain America. Come on. Sorry.
Regardless.
Out the room. But yeah.
Regardless, yes. I think the Lakers are the best team in the West record-wise, but do I think they're the best team in the West? No. I think that the Clippers are better, and I'm going to give it a little while. I'm not going to go on board with it yet, but I'm almost ready to say the Rockets are better. I want to see them match up again. I want to see them play again. But right now, I'm saying the Clippers at least are better, and in a week or two, I might say the Rockets.
LeBron, when you see Pavy next week, smack the shit out of him for yourself, because this is what happens when your fans go rogue on you. This man went rogue on you, G.
How I go rogue?
You went rogue. You've been
How
going
I go
went rogue on LeBron.
How?
Man. Anyways, the Clippers are finally healthy.
How am I going rogue?
You've gone rogue on LeBron, G. Where's your favorite? You literally would pick LeBron to win anything. Now you don't pick him to win shit.
That's not true.
It is, bro.
I don't think no.
You shouldn't be telling me the Rockets are a better team. Come on, G.
Constructed
you would have
basketball
never
team?
told me that any team with LeBron the past few years before he came to the Lakers that team was, or another team would be better than LeBron. You was always giving LeBron shots. Now you don't get LeBron shots.
Not true.
And LeBron got arguably a better team than he done had damn near since he was in Miami. This is the best team he done had since he was the best team. Even though I don't like the way this roster is constructed. I've never liked it.
I don't know if I can agree with that.
I will say this:
the Cleveland team is pretty damn good.
Kyrie and Kevin Love were way more important than others. I mean, were way more potent. But this team got the role players, I guess.
I
think AD combined is better than Kevin Love and Kyrie.
I don't know about that, G.
I think he is. So for me,
I don't know about that.
It's not. I'm not gonna say definitely because they got to win a championship. But I mean, if they win a championship, I don't see any argument with that. But
what role player is Tristan is just head over heels better than Tristan or JR on this team?
Dwight is head over heels better than JR.
Oh, about that.
Not
JR
Tristan.
has some moments.
Not
G.
Tristan.
They don't even win
Not
Game
Tristan.
7 without JR. Come on, dog.
Yeah, so
JR
what?
has some
But
moments,
I think
G.
Dwight gonna make some huge plays in the playoffs for them.
I think he will too.
I don't think
he gonna win Game 6 with some type of block
lighting up
randomly.
the scoreboard. But I mean,
I
he gonna
agree.
make some. But all right. Clippers, they're finally healthy. Let's talk the Clippers. The LA Clippers are finally healthy. You put this on the board. What are your thoughts on the Clippers finally being healthy?
I think it's great. I think it's exciting. I can't wait to see, how it all progresses. Again, I think they got a legitimate final shot. The one thing that does worry me a little bit is their backcourt defense on guards.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pattern this year of like guards cooking them. Like, I understand there was no scouting report on Shake Milton or on the Sixers in general, and some people can say that's an outlier or whatever, but this is the pattern. I've seen De'Aaron Fox walk in there and give him 34. I've seen Russ walk in there and give him 41. I've seen Shake Milton. How many points he have?
39 or 38?
I seen Shake Milton put on the ghost of 2001 Allen Iverson on them. I've seen Dame work him out. I've seen Donovan Mitchell go in there and give him 38. I done seen a lot
Donovan Mitchell's an all-star.
Yes, but this is what I'm saying. I've seen a lot of backcourt players kind of go in there and work out the Clippers a little bit. So one thing I am a little worried about is backcourt defense. I think they can be more consistent defensively. I asked Doc, does this team have the potential to be the best defensive team he coached? He said he doesn't know they had the potential, but he don't want to go that far yet. I'm going to go on record and say this should be the best defensive team that he's coached. But it's up to them to want to be the best defensive team that he's coached. Like, I'm sorry, the Sixers shouldn't be going out there and giving you 130 without Embiid and Simmons. I understand that ain't no, now I get there's no scouting report, so you might not know, what people doing, but to a man, that shouldn't happen. And Josh Richardson go out too. And Horford fouled out.
Not upset at that.
So that shouldn't happen. But it's very exciting. I still think they got one of the best teams in the league, obviously. But,
Yeah, I mean, look, like I told you, I think that it's just a matter of for me to actually be able to make that, decision. I have to just see them in, versus the new Lakers team. I think that the Lakers, these couple pieces that they've added have been
Marquis was a good piece.
Have been good. So I'm not gonna immediately jump the gun on the Lakers because they still do have the best record, and the Clippers have been very, very up and down this season. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's talk about who's the defensive player of the year. I got who I think is the defensive player of the year, but I'll let you go ahead and go ahead.
Forgot who I heard say this.
Finna be some bullshit.
Just gonna throw you for a loop.
Get out of here.
Gonna throw you for a complete loop. But I want to hear who you gonna say first.
No, go ahead. You go. You the one want to go. I already know who it is, but I mean, go ahead. I think honestly, all of the guys that probably would have won Defensive Player of the Year 2 months ago got hurt.
I forgot who I heard say this, and I looked at him crazy.
I'm getting ready to walk the.
But man, bro.
Man, I swear to God, you about to do it. Don't do it.
Brook Lopez. I forgot who I heard. Like, bro. He number 2 in blocks per game. He number 2 in blocks percentage. Defensive win shares, he number 3. Defensive rating, he number 2. Giannis. Defensive rating, he number 2. Like, bro.
All right, G.
Bro.
All right, G.
Defensive rating, he number, like, man. Look, hold on.
Go ahead.
And he's on the best defensive team. Now, granted, obviously.
Playing alongside the defensive player of the year.
And you can say Giannis is playing alongside Brook Lopez, too.
Man, get out of here. No, you can just say that they have a great defensive team. Stop it.
Man, G.
Stop it.
Brook, bro.
Look,
Brook.
I'm going to put it this way. Due to Ben Simmons and Jonathan Isaac both getting hurt, I think Brook actually will sneak into either being first team or second team all defense. But he's not a better defender than Giannis. I'm sorry, he's not.
I think,
he's
but again,
not.
I don't think Giannis.
He's not a better defender than Giannis. He's been playing amazing this year.
I think Giannis is a great help
amazing
defender. I still don't
this
think Giannis is a great one-on-one defender.
Who have you seen cook him?
What you mean, guards? I see every guard he switches out on cook Giannis.
G, guards?
They cook Giannis.
Guards?
Yes.
You told me he can't guard 1 through 5.
And also,
you told me he can't guard 1 through 5, so it's a mismatch anyway.
Hold on.
Did you not tell me he can't guard 1 through 5?
And also,
what did you tell me he can guard?
What? I think 3 to 5. I think
you said 2 through 5. You said maybe a 2 sometime, but you said 2 through 5. But you said he can't guard point guard.
He can't guard.
Okay, then so what you talking about?
Hold on. Who does Giannis guard on a nightly basis?
Who can Brook Lopez guard? Who can he switch out on?
I mean, but bro, he protects the whole paint. And again,
Giannis ain't there.
He's number 2 in blocks. No matter what,
because they not going at Giannis, so they gonna go at Brook Lopez,
and he doing what he doing. So
that don't make it better.
Brook, he doing what he G. I'm sorry, Brook. I would have said Whiteside if the Blazers were good, but I can't. The Blazers not good enough.
All right, yeah. And Drummond is on the
Cavs. AD is also gonna be there, but AD is gonna be there.
Look, games played. If Ben Simmons can come back this season, because back stuff is a real serious thing, so I hope he can come back. If Ben Simmons can come back this season, as well as Jonathan Isaac, even if he can finish the last, it's just been too much time. Okay, well, fine. Well, still Ben Simmons. I still think, for me, if I have to vote for my top 5 defensive player of the years, I'm personally gonna still go with Ben Simmons. I'm still putting Embiid in there because his defensive numbers are still usually always up there. Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Brook Lopez.
So what about AD?
And AD.
I'm not putting
and
Embiid
if you want to take Embiid out and put AD in there, I'm fine with that. But I think the top 3 voting is going to be Giannis. I really think it's going to be Giannis, AD, and Ben Simmons. I don't think Brook is gonna get that kind of love. Brook is if you want to say Brook's been a top 5 defender this year, I'm not upset. He has been. Actually my order. But Giannis is number 1. Giannis' defensive rating is a 96, and he literally playing less than 30 minutes a game.
That's dope.
That mean they not scoring when he in the game.
Okay. Brook Lopez is right behind him based on all these shits, G.
Brook Lopez is a full 3 points behind him, though.
Yeah, but he's above him in blocks. Where's Giannis in blocks? Is Giannis even?
And Giannis got the highest defensive win share in the NBA.
Giannis ain't even top 20 in blocks.
So what?
At all.
So what?
Brook
He's
is
number
second.
1 in defensive win shares. Number 1 in defensive rating.
But listen,
Brook Lopez is 3rd in that and 10th in win shares.
And G, he's number 2 in blocks.
Okay.
He's number 3 in defensive win shares. He's number 2 in defensive win shares.
No, he's not. I'm looking at NBA.com right now. He's not number 3 in defensive win shares. He's number 10. Giannis is number 1. Middleton is actually number 2.
So this shit ain't correct? Huh? What stats you looking at?
I'm looking at NBA.com. Do you not see this? I'm looking at it. Okay. I put in everybody that played over 48 games. Look, Brook Lopez is in there. Giannis is number one. Number one in defensive win shares. Number one in defensive rating.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna argue with you. All right. Because I'm looking at Basketball Reference.
I'm just saying.
Because I'm looking at Basketball Reference. They got Brook number 3. They got Giannis number 1, AD number 2, Brook number 3, Rudy number 4, Drummond number 5, Ben number 6. Then I'm looking at defensive rating. They got Giannis number 1, Brook number 2.
Yeah, but Basketball Reference be like a day behind though. I'm looking at the real shit. This is the real shit. Okay. This is straight from NBA.com.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay. Last year, y'all wanted to make that argument. Cool, Rudy was out there doing this thing last year, but this ain't last year. So I'm sorry. If you telling me,
Giannis had in blocks and steals,
he's averaging 1.1 steals per. I'm sorry, steals. No, hold on, wait a minute.
No, he not. I don't think he top.
Yeah, but you've been the main one that said just because you get a lot of steals don't mean you're a good defender.
Yeah,
so I'm confused.
Yes,
Ben Simmons is leading the league in steals right now. So I said,
yeah, which is why if he played every game and didn't get hurt, he would arguably be the defensive player of the year.
No, I think he would have been.
Okay, then,
but he got hurt.
I mean, yes, but they. Still
I literally said before this. I think all the guys that should have won it have gotten hurt.
Yes, but they still count steals and blocks when doing defensive player of the year.
Yeah, and Giannis was top 3 in defensive player of the year voting last year. He's not gonna go down after he's got better numbers than he did last year, including defensively.
Are his blocks and steal numbers higher than what they were last year?
No, but his defensive rating and his win shares are higher than they were last year.
Obviously, because they win in every game. So yeah, that win share is gonna be higher. But like his like stats like blocks and steals are higher.
But I'm not.
They also do look at that as well.
I'm not a block junkie. You wanna know why I'm not a block junkie? Because Mitchell Robinson is 6th in the NBA right now in block shots, and the goddamn Knicks ain't winning shit.
I mean, yeah, but the Knicks ain't a good basketball team in general.
Okay, and
they not a good team.
He's still getting block shots though. Why he ain't top 5 in defensive player? Last year you told me that it was arguable that Mitchell Robinson was a better defender than Giannis.
And if you put Mitchell Robinson on a team if you put Mitchell Robinson on a good ass defensive team, he would win defensive player of the year.
I don't know about that.
He would.
He can't barely get in the lineup on a bad team.
He starts.
So he's starting now. He's finally starting now. After they traded everybody, well, good. About goddamn time. Yes, I don't watch the Knicks. I don't care about the Knicks. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Can the Raptors go back to back?
No.
And
I actually think Siakam is gonna have a bad.
Hell no.
And I actually think Siakam is gonna have a bad postseason. I was watching the game against Denver yesterday, and it did not look good with Siakam.
He was getting his ass
was running to the
strapped
rim. Like that's not a foul, bro. It's not gonna work, G. It's not gonna work. I think Siakam still has another level to go to because of being able to score the basketball. I still think he's part of the halfback dive crew. The reason why it don't look the same sometimes because his 3 is decent now. Yeah, but he's still part of the halfback dive crew. I think he still needs to get some more moves. So no, I do not think that they can, but I do think they can make it. They can at least second round. But I would give Boston the edge over the Raptors right now. Yeah,
the Raptors are a second round effort. The fact that they got back to the second round.
Exit.
No, second round effort, meaning that they're going to give all their effort and make it to the second round.
Oh, okay, fair.
The second round effort, and it's going to be a lot of effort. It's going to be great. They're going to do it for the city. They're going to send it home. They're going to send it back to game 7, but it's not coming back. All right, Kawhi Jordan ain't walking through that door no time soon. The Raptors are second round exit. I'm sorry, Raptors fans. I know y'all think I don't believe in y'all. Y'all don't have DeMar or Kawhi. I'm sorry, no. Anyways, was Trae Young wrong for trying to nutmeg Trevor Ariza, or was Trevor Ariza wrong for his reaction to that?
Nah, embarrass me. Fuck.
Why is that embarrassing?
You're not finna put me on every highlight compilation getting nutmeg. Hell no. Take this foul, young sir. Take this foul, young sir. And lost your damn mind.
Yeah, I agree. Good, hit him.
I
want them to hit him.
Hit that
I want them to hit him. Good.
You doing that to me?
Good.
You gonna put it through. Ooh, the crowd can go ooh, and you gonna lay the ball up, and put me on every highlight compilation. The hell you not?
Yeah, and y'all only won 20 games.
The hell you not? Take this foul.
You not finna make me a part of your highlight reel on your trash ass season. I agree. And I think that Trae Young should learn a valuable lesson from that. Stop fucking with these vets, cause somebody gonna really put you on your ass. And they gonna take the
Atlanta
suspension.
Needs some goons though.
They gonna take the suspension.
Atlanta needs some goons though.
They do.
They need some goons.
They do, but everybody 20, so they.
Everybody 20.
Everybody 20 ain't got no experience.
Everybody 20 ain't like Capella not that.
Hey, Hawks, offer the Morris twins as a package deal. Get them $100 million to just come.
Too funky on the court. G.
Get them Morris twins $100 million to split for the next 5 years. Just come be goons on the bench and talk shit.
Because Trae is disrespectful. And he's shorter than Steph.
Yeah, and they not going. They not
and
rocking.
He got curly ass hair.
They not rocking.
They
not rocking with bro.
You not finna disrespect me like this, shit, dog.
like Kevin Garnett. Fuck out of here, trash ass nigga. They gonna be like, fuck out of here,
like
trash ass hairline. Fuck out of here, boy.
Like
Better get your barber, boy. Fuck out of here, trying to nutmeg through my legs. Literally, we be playing pickup. He literally is the reason why I always literally try to keep one hand down, so that way don't nobody be on no slick playground and then go and make a layup.
And he been making a habit of doing that shit recently. Like he does that a lot.
Good. Hit that man with an elbow. Let him know it ain't sweet.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Exactly. Anyway, speaking of the Blazers, should the Blazers just pack it in? I say yes.
I'm a week away from saying
I think the Kings, now that they're pacing to do what they were doing, and now that they're finally getting some health, even though Marvin Bagley still is not back yet, and Rashawn Holmes, he gonna play again, man. He gonna be all right. It's just if you the Kings, what are we rushing to other than trying to develop our young talent? You're not rushing
to the playoffs at 14 years.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna get. You may get there this year.
Rushing kids in high school that ain't never seen the Kings in the playoffs.
Yeah, so what? But Mortgage and Marvin Bagley, the third's, future way for that is.
I mean, obviously don't rush Marvin on the court, but like everybody that's out there, go for it.
Well, yeah, you see what they've been doing, but also they ain't really been healthy. Even the homie Darius was hitting me up asking me to ask Luke Walton about Rashawn Holmes. I'm like, I thought he was joking. He's like, nah, he on my fantasy team. He hurt. I didn't even know he was hurt.
I ain't know it's hurt either.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. Tolliver is gone.
Tolliver just signed with
T-Wolves. Did they cut him or did they trade him?
No, Tolliver just signed with Memphis.
Okay, yeah, he just signed with Memphis, but he's gone to Memphis, so that's decent for them. They have some reinforcements now. They might make it. The Pelicans are a force. I think they are. I think the problem was that them losing 13 games in a row, they spotted other teams 13 games. And if they would have just spotted other teams 8 games, 6 games, this wouldn't even be a conversation because they would be right there. But I think they spotted teams a little bit too much. And like you said, they're 8-7 with Zion there. And they are 1 and whatever when Ingram is shooting over 17 times a game. So they're not. So I'm still worried about them. I think they're going to make it. But I think it's time for the Blazers to pack it in, try to get you a draft pick. If Nurk comes back in 3 weeks, that's not going to really do you any good.
I agree.
Collins is not going to do you any good. You're not healthy. Give Dame a rest. Dame ain't really had a rest either. Steph ain't had a rest. Dame ain't had a rest. Give Dame a rest. Preserve his body. Growing issues are serious.
You just paid him $200 million. He got a groin injury. You don't want that man to go out there and like tear it.
Yeah, tears growing or a squad or something like that.
You don't want that. Yeah. So I mean, like, you bring him back, but I mean, look.
Go ahead, keep talking.
I think they're on like a 3-game losing streak right now. Yeah. I think that the Hawks loss they had that was bad. They also had they got the Magic coming up. Like they got some games that they really, really need to win against all like below 500 teams. And it might be that time. Like you said, like it sucks to say because I really think that if they made the playoffs, they can make a little bit of noise and they could possibly do something historic. But you don't want to like again, man. Dame is your franchise guy. He's already almost 30. Yep. You don't want to like run that man out there and kill that man trying to make the playoffs to maybe have a chance to do something historic.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that if you want to preserve Dame for the future, and even if you're trying to eventually get rid of CJ, trade CJ, whatever in the offseason, I think now you're set up to make those moves happen. I think if you want to bring Melo back, you can bring Melo back, but I just think now's the time to go ahead, start tanking, and see if you can get you a top 10 pick, and that top 10 pick might change the franchise's history. You know what I mean? It really might.
Sure.
It really might. I'm not joking. But anyways, Boston Celtics, before we get ready to get out of here, are you worried about Kemba Walker? Kemba Walker has been hurt. He hasn't been playing much, but the Celtics are still pacing ahead. Per usual, Jason Tatum has been playing out of his mind. Jaylen Brown has been playing extremely, extremely well. 6 hours ago, according to NESN, we got some good news on Kemba's injury. Tatum and Marcus Smart didn't practice today due to illness, but Kemba Walker, he practiced today, which is a Monday, and he could be available for limited minutes in the next game. So no, I'm not worried about him.
I'm a little bit worried.
I'm worried about the Celtics because I don't think that they've had enough time to be able to build that chemistry. And I'm talking about that chemistry to finish games. I think that even when you look at like TNT or ESPN, the conversation that I've been seeing everybody having, including former players, is who is the guy on the team. And I've heard Shaq be like, no, it's Kemba. I've heard all the pundits. Yeah, I've heard all the pundits name different people. Like,
still
no,
don't
it's
think that-
Tatum. No,
I
it's
still don't think
Brown.
that
Some people
100%.
saying Jaylen Brown the go-to
I
guy.
don't think that 100% matters so much. I also think a lot of that depends upon matchup. It's like who has the best matchup. Like obviously, if you playing, I don't know, if you playing like the Clippers and Kawhi is on Tatum, well, I'm going to Kemba Walker, who may have like Landry on him or something like that. I think a lot of it depends upon matchup. I don't think that's as big of a deal as people want to make that. That's what you call plays for.
Yeah.
And luckily for them, they have. I mean, Brad Stevens is consistently one of the best out of timeout play callers in the league. I personally think. So like that's what you call plays for and what you draw plays for. So I don't think that's as big of a deal as people would think it was. But I am a little bit worried about Kemba's knee injury. This is the first time I've really seen Kemba injured.
Really? Okay.
And Kemba was never really hurt in Charlotte for the most part. It's like, did all those years in Charlotte take a lot out of you?
Yeah.
Did it put like a lot of extra mileage on your body? No, for real. Like, did it
Talk
put
about talking like that man, Playboy Cardi.
what?
Miley Cyrus.
Nah, but like, did it really put like extra mileage on your body? Like, is that did they know something that we didn't know about not signing him back?
No, I don't.
And also Kemba's a smaller guard.
Yeah.
So you can't afford to lose anything.
Yeah.
Because you're smaller than other people off top.
Yeah.
So you can't afford to lose nothing.
But if you look at guys that are smaller, I mean, it's not like he's had.
It's the third PG in a row that didn't got that didn't got hurt.
Yeah, but like you said a long time ago, Isaiah Thomas should have sued the Celtics for
Isaiah. Sue him. It's still time. Sue them for malpractice right now. They did you wrong. They got you out here getting cut by the Clippers, and ain't nobody call your line afterwards. You know ain't nobody call them, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was headed that way. Yeah, I think that the sucky part is that those kind of things happen, and that's what happened.
That man was headed for $90 million.
But I also think that the Celtics needed to revise their training staff. I'm not really rocking with them. I haven't been rocking with them. But anyways, final topic before we get out of here. A fan asked us in our mentions. They said, rank these seasons in order. All right. LeBron 2012, 2013. Steph Curry 2015, 2016. Or Giannis 19, 20. I
saw that night.
I'm sorry. Not 1920. 2019 to 2020.
I'm gonna go.
Go ahead. You rank them.
Giannis this year. Then I'm gonna go LeBron. Then I'm gonna go Steph.
So Steph's unanimous MVP season is last.
The only reason why I'm gonna say that is because wasn't Bron runner-up in Defensive Player of the Year? I think that was even Gasol won it. I think Bron was runner-up.
He might have been.
And I personally think that Bron should have won it. But the reason why Gasol won it was because the Memphis was a better defensive team than what the Heat were.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously, Steph led.
I mean, same thing last year with Rudy. I thought Giannis should have won it last year, but they were technically a better defensive team. Yeah, it was Marc Gasol. He won that year.
Yeah. So that's really. But Giannis this year, the Bucks might win 70 games, and Giannis is out here doing some shit.
Yeah, Giannis came up in second.
He's out here doing some shit.
I'm gonna rank them. I'm gonna say is this season better than Stephen Curry's unanimous MVP season from Giannis? Yes. But it's better because of the fact that he plays both sides of the ball at a top 5 level. Steph Curry, when he was on that year, was offensively undoubtedly the best player in the NBA. There was nothing you could do to stop him. There was no shot. There was no double team. He was just walking up court from 40 and pulling them, and they was cashing him. He was turning around midway while the ball in the air, walking to the other end of the floor, and they was going in.
They know how to guard him.
And we hadn't seen anything. I mean, even when you still learn how to guard him, he still made no. But this is the thing. He has not been a player that has not fallen off as people have learned to guard him. He played with Kevin Durant, and he did what I want Brandon Ingram to do. And he's realized he got a player on his team that is more potent than him in certain areas. So I can't do the same things I did before. But I think that I'm going to put Steph Curry season second, and I'm going to put LeBron season last. But I'm going to only put LeBron season last because Bron had a good year. He really did. But Bron was logging a lot of minutes, and he wasn't really logging a lot of points. And as much as I love Steph and what he did that year on the court, he was also not playing that many minutes. So even on a per 36 level, that 30 was, way more than it was. And LeBron was out there basically playing 37.9 minutes a night, every night. and only giving you like 26. Steph was still giving you like 35 and 5.
But LeBron was giving you top 5 defense.
Yeah, but LeBron didn't win 73 games. And the reason why I can put
Didn't they win 66 that year? I think
but the reason why I can put Giannis ahead of LeBron that year and ahead of Steph Curry is because he's pacing to have a season as good as what Steph Curry had. They won't win 9. I mean, they won't go 73 and 9. But they can damn well go 70 and 12, which is still to me.
What if they do go 73 and 9?
If they go 73 and 9, this is the greatest season that we've ever seen from an individual player ever. Because Giannis is playing under 30 minutes a night. Usually he's on the floor when they're blowing teams out, and the bench keeps the lead. But he is on the floor when they're blowing teams out. He is putting up 40, 20, and 5, 40, 15, 5, 30, 15, 5.
7 assists that year.
Yeah. So and Giannis is averaging 6 assists this year, I believe. So,
56, 40% from 3. Okay, 70%.
Yeah. And Giannis also this year has, Steph Curry that year was on pace for the highest PER in NBA history. Giannis this year is on pace for the highest PER in NBA history.
Honestly, bro, just a real question. What the fuck is PER?
It's just about how it's just about their overall efficiency as it pertains to like their entire game.
Oh, okay.
So it's like how efficient they are, but it's only really measured on offense because it's measuring their offensive efficiency. So even Michael Jordan, like the reason why Mike is the GOAT, because even if you look at his efficiency numbers, he was still taking a ton of shots. He's still one of the most efficient players in NBA history. Oh, yeah. Wilt, all them shots. Obviously, yeah. But even Steph Curry, the rest, what makes him what he did so amazing. He was averaging 30 and still one of the most efficient players to ever pick up a basketball. 100%. Giannis, we said he ain't had no moves 2-3 years ago. They slow. Some of them are.
Boy, them shits in like slow motion.
But guess what? But not even that. The real time ones are still real time. So yeah, the slow ones look slow right now. Until like you just said, he make them real time. And then when he come down, and you like, what just hit me?
Nah. I am just impressed by the fact that, like, for instance, that movie on Beyond was slow as shit. But the fact he's doing it.
Yeah, and I hate that. I hate that too, because you want to know why? Nobody ever talks shit about James Harden sitting out there dribbling for 60 seconds against the other team's worst defender and scoring.
They did.
No.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Everybody talks shit about me. The whole internet talks shit about James Harden dribbling but me. Everybody hates James Harden.
Okay, so this is my thing. James Harden, the main one that said that he all about skill and all that stuff, right? So if Giannis showing skill on the block, so what if he can't get past Bismack? He not just running past him. It's a different function. You know what I mean? If you think if he want to just run past Bismack Biyombo, and yam on him, he couldn't do that? No. Yes, he can. Not on Bismack. Yes, he can. He does that on everybody. Yeah, he does it on everybody.
Yeah, but
he does it on everybody. Yeah. So if he taking the time to be like, yo, I'm finna hit you with a post move, and he dribbling it, huh?
Transition when he
it doesn't matter. In a half court. In a half court, it's a get out the way, give Giannis the ball on top of the key.
Not on Bismack.
He does it on everybody. Get the fuck out of here. He guess what? Giannis would have put that motherfucker through the rim and had him at the embassy waiting to get back to wherever he was from.
Congo.
And you know Giannis love Africa, so it ain't no disrespect, but stop. No. G. Bismack Biyombo not shutting down Giannis.
I didn't say he was gonna
He ain't slowing down Giannis.
He was gonna run and dunk him.
He gonna slow down Giannis when he doing post moves and dribble moves, cause that ain't what Giannis doing. But y'all better be scared that bag is coming, cause y'all still don't realize Giannis is what, 25?
25, yeah.
Man, y'all better stop playing with me. He having arguably the greatest season ever in NBA history, and he 25 years old.
He's gotta last.
Y'all better stop playing. He ain't never been hurt.
Yeah, but he just like
he take care of his body as good as Braun does.
He gotta last.
He take care of his body as good as Braun does. I understand that.
I'm just saying he gotta. I didn't.
Giannis World.
Why you
the
trying
freak
to,
of the East.
Why you trying to?
And I made that up.
I just said the man gotta last. That's all.
Freak of the East, and I made that up. He does gotta last.
He gotta last.
Okay, so what? Let's just say Giannis play randomly 3 more years. He's still in the top 25 player ever. Probably unanimous MVP.
He not winning unanimous.
Okay. So what? Okay, so what? Still MVP, top 3 in defensive player of the year, top 5 defensive player of the year, voting 2 years in a row.
Did he win anything?
Huh?
Did he win anything?
Who win anything?
I'm saying, would Giannis have won?
Is Charles Barkley a top 25 player of all time?
Yeah.
Then shut up talking to me.
But hold on, Chuck went to the finals.
You said he in the finals? You said did he win? Getting to the finals and winning is 2 different things.
He won his conference.
No, that's not what the fuck I just asked you.
I understand that. No, but he won his.
No, clarify what you just said.
He won.
No.
Listen,
you winning and getting to the finals are 2 different things.
You get a banner for being conference champions. You get a banner. A banner go up there for that.
Okay, and that's not a championship. You said did he win?
I'm just.
He made it the same place Harden made it.
Ooh.
Giannis, conference finals. on his own.
But did I say Harden wasn't the top 25 player ever?
You did. You did. I said he is. If you telling me Charles Barkley, top 25 player, you can't go out there and win back-to-back MVPs in a year in which LeBron is still playing basketball and not be considered a top 25 player, especially when you have one of the most efficient seasons in NBA history, averaging 30, 13, and like 6.
I don't think he should have got the first one. That's neither here nor there.
In less than 30 minutes a game.
I don't think he deserved the first one.
He's averaging 30 and not even playing 30.
Yeah. I don't think he should have got the first one, but that's neither here nor there.
Whatever. Anyway,
shit still belongs to Harden. He just shipped that bitch to Houston.
Get out of here. That's exactly why he disrespect that man Harden, because that man Harden, small game James. But anyways, man, let's go ahead. Let's get ready to get out of here, man. Shout out to everybody out there that has been,
go back and listen to episodes. I really
watching this episode. It's Hoops and Brews, man. It's your boy TPJ. As always, find us on the internet. Find me on Instagram at Real TPJ, REEL TPJ. Go check out my YouTube channel. I have a podcast out now that I'm doing. It's a life podcast where I talk to guests about just like different things that happen in life, and we just talking about life. And just, different words. We talked about perseverance my first episode. Second episode, we talked about happiness. I got glasses coming through on Wednesday. We're going to, that time we'll be talking about accountability. So I got Glasses Malone on there. So make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/gnarly destiny. That's GNARLY Destiny. I made it like 6 years ago as a joke. Who would have known that it would like get views on it? So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as always, and make sure you check out my podcast content if you're a young person or whatever. I think you guys will be able to find a lot of inspiration, a lot of life talks. I talked to my homie last time about being in the military, but as always, it's Hoops and Brews. Today we were drinking Estella, provided by the company and provided by the fans. Shout out to y'all. And as always, don't drink and drive. It's your boy TPJ. And as always, this show co-stars rap extraordinaire Pavy. Talk to the people. You so close to the mic now they can finally hear you and say, hey, I was in Pavy. Go ahead. What? Go ahead, get your plug in. No, literally, because your mic be so far away. So I was like, yeah, it's always.
It's actually very comfortable. I can like lean back in my chair and just have a regular conversation.
Exactly. So go ahead.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, PAVY World, all one word. Pavers.com, go check that out. Shout out RJ Barrett too. I've been watching. I watched the Knicks Bulls game the other day. RJ hit somebody with a smooth ass step back. Also, it's not all Jim Boylan fault.
Hey, but that's not how we ended this.
Jim Boylan fault. It's not all Jim Boylan fault. Pavers.com. Make sure y'all go check that out. Zach Levine, I love you, but play some defense.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Jumpman49 for donating to us during the show. He said Trae Young is the East version of Devin Booker. Good for highlight tapes, but can't win for shit.
I hate when people do that.
I agree with that. But
who owned Trae Young? Trae Young just got actual NBA players. At the trade,
and also that's also you remember when you remember what I said when I was like, yo, like Trae Young, I expect this man to go out there and I expect him to get to 30 games. You see what they've been doing when they got some players. They've been playing a little bit better. I like what he's been doing, but keep doing it. As always, man, it's been Hoops and Brews. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Hoops and Brews, and until then, we will get up with you all next time. New mic, new setup. We out here, man, and as always, peace out.